day.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. Here's James. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10.
Out come the Eagles for their first drive, led out by their quarterback in his 5th year in Philly, Carson Wentz.
And when I think of Carson Wentz in his first 4 years in the league, I kind of look at him as bookends, because his first year as a rookie, he started all 16 games. The next 2 years beset by injuries, but last year started all 16 in the regular season again and was very productive. His first 4,000-yard campaign throwing the ball, 27 touchdowns and only 7 interceptions. The injuries got him again in the wild card game, but when he's on the field, his team is dangerous.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. From the gun, it's Wentz. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Wentz. There's Jalen Reagor, his first NFL catch. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Wentz on target to Reagor. First down, Eagles.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Wentz again. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. That'll be caught. Reagor with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
I liked his focus there, because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Now Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Washington, nothing.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Back in the NFL for the first time since 2016, it's Colin Kaepernick.
It's so difficult to prepare and try to defend Colin Kaepernick, and not just because of the physical skills they're always on display, whether it's throwing the ball downfield or running with the ball as well. But how about the leadership he exhibits, how his team will follow him, the smarts he has in playing the game, and, of course, the overall toughness. You can't run the football the way that he does without being a guy who's willing to take a hit.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw, Kaepernick. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career.
Gibson, the ball
and Duke Riley will get credit for the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 37-yard line.
On second down now, it's Gibson fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
The tackle made by...
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing is Kaepernick on third down. Got a man, it's Amendola. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And Washington has taken the lead. And a nice little start to the career for the rookie here, hitting the end zone in week 1 of his career.
And that's a true welcome to the NFL moment, isn't it? The one that you actually like. A lot of times it's that big hit from a linebacker that says, all right, Rook, here you are. But when you're able to put it in the end zone and feel that sense of accomplishment, that usually fuels you towards doing it many more times in your career.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that one an 8-play drive. It spanned 75 yards and was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now James returning. And he returns this to the 22.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the Eagles' 12-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's good for a Washington.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Fletcher Cox breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Second and goal at the 13-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Eagles 3.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards.
It's working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So now on 4th down, Washington will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Hopkins' kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
10. Eagles 3.
So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Carson Wentz and the Eagles getting set to take over. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
37-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. First down.
Now Sanders. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. This ball complete to Rager. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
And an Eagle first down.
On first down, Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down, Eagles.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24.
To throw is Wentz. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Chase Young brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
When you spend your first-round pick on a pass rusher, you are absolutely counting on him to be an impact player. And there you go. Right away, he gets to the quarterback.
And guess what? Likely the first of many that we're going to see from that young man. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that'll bring him back within 4. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
We remind you, lots more to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then 2 more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium and the Titans and Broncos from Mile High. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. He's just been looking for some space. You know, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
It's a gain of 4.
On play action, it's Wentz. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Wentz connecting with his tight end, Goddard. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
First down, Philadelphia.
Wentz. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
His throw caught at about the 5. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Sanders. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Wentz now on 3rd and goal. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense. They've got the lead. They haven't really had to utilize him all that much so far, but I guess if you're winning on the scoreboard, not too much to complain about.
Not at all, but you know those guys out wide, they want as many catches as they can possibly get. They may need him later on if things get a little tighter.
Yeah, so far 2 catches. We'll see what happens here as the game progresses. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, it's Gibson. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz, left side here to Sanders. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to Terry McLaurin. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From midfield, here's Kaepernick. That's caught by Jackson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. For Deshaun Jackson, that's number 600, his 600th catch in his career.
Oh, boy, is he explosive. Always has been, always will be as a receiver. And it's not just running past people downfield. It's catching the short passes underneath, the bubble screens. Just get the ball in his hands, and a big play awaits.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. So 3rd down. They need to get to the 28 for a first.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and...
Here's Kaepernick. And Amendola with a catch. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. On 1st down, Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the first down.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now a give right side. Gibson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 13-9.
Eagles 9.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side. I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out. Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 32.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Dig in, let's go.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Working from the gun, Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's a third down.
Here's Wentz to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Another run here with Sanders. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Wentz to his rookie wideout Rager for an Eagle first down.
Eagles.
Wentz now to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to Dallas Goedert. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz on the move to his left. He'll try and run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
46-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 24-yard line.
First down.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Here's the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
3-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Rager with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
The kick is good.
And he's got it up and through.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Washington on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got room. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And Washington has once again taken the lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. And this will make it into the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
A gain of 2 brings up.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And once more, he was looking for Alshon Jeffrey, but it's going to be 2nd down. Now Wentz. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And it's a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Complete. A fumble on the play. Recovered.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
On first down. Gibson. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Hopkins' kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game.
Washington 23.
Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line. Steps away. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 7.
To throw is Wentz. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. He's back to throw. He'll bite, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. One final try now for Wentz. Oh, no, he lost the football. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Washington, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.